Alrighty, folks. One moment. I think I disabled my face cam for something yesterday. Oh, for the D&D stream yesterday. Yes, really. I know, it's a shock. But now you should be able to see me. I think I can set the resolution to 720p. Oh, I can. Cool. Except now my layout doesn't look right. There we go. There we go. That's good. Anyway, we're going to play Splatoon here in a moment, because of the Octo expansion happening and existing. But first, I need to open Streamlabs and shout someone out, because we got I guarantee you we got a follow yesterday while I wasn't streaming, while we were, oh, good golly, while we were doing the dungeons and or Dargons. So give me a moment to tinker with Streamlabs and make sure that's, living its life. Come on. Load the follows, please. Alright, so we got Lame666 followed. Welcome to the igloo, Lame666. Thank you. Very warm welcome. Please enjoy your stay. Then we got Bear Paw Miner is now following. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to the igloo. Anyway, that's the 2 follows out of the way. We're gonna get right into it. The Octo expansion should drop here in about an hour, I think. At least as far as I can tell. We're to just keep doing some gear grinding, just for my own darn sake, because I needed to go gear grinding anyway. Feel free to just shout at me if I didn't, server maintenance at 8:50 or 7:50 my time. So yeah, that probably means Octo expansion's coming out at 8. Which has me incredibly excited. Originally we were gonna finish up Strong Bad this evening, but I don't know, man. I'm just too pumped for Octo expansion. We gotta play some Sploon. How have you guys been? Oh, we're at Port Mackerel, one of the good vintage stages. I need to move my mic so it's not right in my face, or right in the television screen, I suppose. And you all can still hear me, so we're fine. Shout out to that person using a Splatling. You've got more skill than me, because I just use a scrub weapon. If you couldn't tell, I'm using the end zap, which is for people who don't mind not being able to splat anyone ever. In exchange, you get to act like a complete dingus and get splatted by this bucket. You know what? Worth it. Distraction. Oh, hi there. Oh, yeah, I can't get any splats, so I don't know what the deal is. Immediately gets a splat. Yeah, it's whatever. That slosher still splatted one of my teammates, so it came out even, man. Counts as a trade, basically. Cool and good. I'm good at video games. Nice shot. Gosh, I just love this game. Like, I don't know if y'all know, but I did the Amiibo series for this game purely out of a desire to play more Splatoon. Like, because I wasn't able to play at school, so I was like, I gotta do something, man. So I did the Amiibo challenges, just to show them off and get some splooning in. Hi, there are 2 of you. You know, I tagged him. Worth it. We're kind of getting eaten right now, which is upsetting, but there's a good minute and a half left in the match. We'll be fine. We're just not playing very coordinatedly. What's up? Oh. We're not, like, coordinating very well, my team, anyway. Looking like a lot of trades, a lot of trades with the orange team rather. Thank you for that. That makes my job easier. Who shot me? I walked into that one. We are getting destroyed. Gosh dang. I don't know what put me in such a good tier of casual play, but it sure is. Yeah, we got dunked on. We got 10 seconds. There's literally no physical way that we can do the thing. But alas, not every match is going to be a winner. That's something you got to learn when you play this game. Oh, that's embarrassing. Were we missing someone or something? That's an embarrassingly low coverage number. What's the deal here? We were missing somebody, and we were practically missing another person. Sorry, Logan, but you didn't get much ink down, buddy. I should keep an eye on chat, just because last time I was doing this, hang on. Last time I was doing this, people wanted to join me. That reminds me, we're gonna look at this screen for like 10 seconds while I make a Nightbot command to tell people my friend code. Speaking of which, let's go look at my friend code. There's my friend code. So let's make a Nightbot command for this. Commands, custom, just super quickly, you know. New command, add command, switch is SW837705817119. Yes, really. If the command is supposed to call another command, put the other command here. You can, so basically you can have it be like aliases for commands. Like you can say SR also calls song request, also calls this, also calls that. It's like overloading a little bit. But we're just going to have it say switch. So let me edit this so it's not just the friend code. Is my switch friend code. Submit. Alright, so now let's double check that Nightbot command works. 1 second. Switch. Yep, there we go. So Nightbot will now tell you my switch friend code, which is super handy. Also, apparently you can like back out of the game for a short amount of time and look at your friend requests before it kicks you. Give me Octo. That's a mood. Box? Hello? Oh, it's Snake and Ridley. I, for one, welcome our new Octoling overloads. That's a mood. Hang on, I had something for merch. Didn't I? Hey, you merch. Didn't you have something for me? Order status. Oh, those are stealth jump? What did I order those for? Grody. Splatnet order. Hey, the stuff you ordered from Annie was just delivered. The contacts with opening gambit. Fresh. We'll have to spend the snail, throw a slot on there. Hopefully I'll be able to play in some Splatfests now, even though my job has started now. I don't know, I needed to get out of that lobby because we were missing a person anyway. But, how have y'all been? I'm super excited about Octo expansion. My job has started. I'm into the first week now. I don't have any water. That's gonna be a problem later down the line. What's my phone ringing about? Boy, how are you sending me messages during a stream? I just saw you streaming. Sorry, someone had sent me a message on Instagram. It's like, hello? Dude, you were streaming all of 10 minutes ago. Oh, I forgot to tell Twitter. Oh, well. Too late now. Hold up. Hi there. Oh, hello. Oh, I'll take that trade. I was totally expecting you to splat the heck out of me. Bum 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 bum. Wow, I could have just let my stick bomb do that. Uh-oh. That didn't work like I wanted it to, but that did. I'll take it. I was not expecting to get that splat at all. But, you know, I'll take it. Somebody's over there, I think. Unless that guy got him. Also, Autobomb Launcher exists, and I'm like, hello? I love when I run out of... Oh, I'm a dummy. I had ink armor available. I could have just pulled my ink armor, because that's an ink refill, too. What's up, dualies? I see you over there. How you doing? How you dueling? Eh. Bum 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 bum. Okay, I tagged them though. Worth. Thank you, Autobomb. Very helpful. I'm gonna hop to this guy. I don't super jump very often. Even though I have a pair of drop roller shoes, which are some of the... I think that's one of the cooler new abilities, honestly. Like, yeah, they changed a lot of the abilities from the first game, but, like, a great addition was drop roller, if you ask me. Because, like, that's the one thing about super jump, is because without stealth jump, you basically got eaten every time you stealth jumped. Or every time you super jumped. And it was not the most useful thing. I did... I don't know what wire crossed in my brain that the map button became the ink armor button, but it sure did. Shoutouts to Candace holding the line out there. But yeah, I actually got to... So, speaking of my job, like, as I was leaving work today, they were like, yeah, there's this company party at, you know, this evening. I'm like, I have a prior engagement, but thank you anyway. And the boss, of course, is like, what's your prior engagement? And we had gone over, like, we had mentioned today in the process of our day, like, introductions. And as part of my introduction, I listed one of my hobbies as this. You know, streaming, YouTube, that sort of thing. And so she was like, what's your prior engagement tonight? And I was like, well, you know that streaming thing I mentioned? And like everybody else, but like 2 or 3 people had left at this point because they've been letting us out at 3 instead of 5, which is really weird if you ask me. But it also makes a little sense because the person who's supposed to be training us is in overseas, doing something to welcome in the new faculty over there or something like that. But anyway, so we've just been kind of doing refresher work on the things we're supposed to be qualified for this job. So it's been a lot of me going over HTML while the guy sitting next to me is going over Java because I hadn't touched HTML pretty much the whole time since I had learned it at Ambrose, and the guy next to me hadn't touched Java since he learned it at Ambrose, so we're both kind of brushing up on what we have missed. Look at all these Octo Stickers. Is that, like, intentional? At least they booyah'd back. Anyway, so, like, I got to sit down for a good 20-30 minutes with my supervisor. I don't know if they're technically my boss quite yet, because the person who's training us is supposed to actually be my boss. But the supervisor that I'm under right now, I got to explain what goes on around here to her. Uh, that's a little embarrassing. I kind of got walled in there. But I got to spend, 30 minutes after work getting to know my supervisor and explaining, the process of YouTube streaming and how one YouTube and streaming, I should say, and how one does things for that sort of thing. How do you make money? What are some of the rules? That kind of thing. What do you do? That kind of thing. Oof. I'll take that trade, though. That was a good trade. Anyway, so I got to sit around and explain that to my boss for a little while, and that was actually kind of nice, It's like, it's that weird, like, middle ground between a professional interaction and, like, just, relaxed speaking with an adult. Oh, I had that coming. You know what? What Brella is that? That must have been an announcement while I wasn't looking. Or maybe it was that new Sorella Brella that came out with the Autobomb Launcher Special roller the other day. Maybe, I don't know. Well, if I ever get splatted by this person, and it not be a bomb. Hey, that's Doolies. How you doing? Oh, well, that's the Carbon Roller Deco. That's the Carbon Roller with the Autobomb Special, I should say. It's really cool. If I ever get around to picking up Roller again, I might. Just for the fact of, by this point, I'll actually have learned to pick up my Roller off the ground for more than one time a match. Wow, we are a minute left in the match, and I'm only at 6:21. That's embarrassing. Really, I'm being genuine. That's kind of an embarrassingly low number for me. I'm used to having some pretty high inkage, but I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm talking. Oh, I'm out of ink. Somebody splatted the heck out of that. I'm a dingus. I keep not noticing my armor is up. Ooh, I don't like the shape of this purple patch in the middle there. That's a little closer than I want it to be. I don't know. What do you guys think? That's a close match. That might be theirs. Oh, ours. GG though. Good match. But yeah. Ooh. Things at my jorb have been going well. Which is nice, It's been a little uneventful so far because it's just been brushing up on stuff I already know. Oh, jeez, I dropped my Joy-Con. It's been uneventful, but it's been a good time so far, and I'm sure as soon as we start learning some, really neat stuff, when we actually start learning new things, I'll be absolutely sucked in. Wait, Bear Paw Miner, hey man, how you doing? Welcome. I ran your follow announcement earlier. How you been, man? You dropped in during D&D yesterday, right? And that's why you followed. Welcome to the variety game day. It's Wednesday. Right now we're playing Sploon. It's going well. We're playing Sploon because of the Octo expansion coming out today. Originally we were gonna play Strong Bad, but Nintendo announced the Octo expansion coming out, and I'm like, I gotta, because I am a big sucker for that there Splatoon, and also the vintage maps today in the rotation. I'm pleased. That's a good trade. What do you think? I'm gonna play some backcourt here, just because I'm running the end zap anyway. It's good for backcourt. Give me Octo. That's a mood. That's one thing I love about this game is, not the Pseudo Miiverse, or yeah, like Pseudo Miiverse is a good word for it, that they have in this game because real Miiverse doesn't exist on the Switch. In the first game, the Miiverse posts showed up in your plaza and as graffiti in the. Hey, what's up? Oh, didn't have enough ink for that. That's cool. But I do have enough ink for this. Haha! Take this. I died anyway. Oh, now you changed to a splatter shot. All right, that's fair. Good loadout change. That's one thing that makes me really happy is you can change gear between loadout. You can change gear between matches, like as a reactionary play. You couldn't do that in this game and stay in the same lobby with people. It drove me nuts when I was like, all right, my roller's not getting me anywhere. I need to change my gear set. You couldn't do it in the first game without losing the lobby that you had found. And sometimes you find a really good lobby in just amongst free play, and it's a good time. And then in the first game, you just lost that. But now you have usually around like 40, 50 seconds while the one or two spaces that dropped out of the lobby fill for you to change your gear around. And it's nice. Oh, wow. That was embarrassing. I need to quit like mashing jump as I run into battle because when you jump, you're guaranteed vulnerable for the amount of time you are in the air for the jump. You cannot like move essentially as long as the person can hit you in the air in front of them. Jumping makes you vulnerable for however many frames the jump animation is, like that right there, you see. Until my feet are back on the ground, I cannot change anything about my trajectory, so it makes you a super easy target if people can just, flick their wrist very slightly upwards. I don't know, it's one of those little mechanical things about the game that I know, like, functionally in my brain, it just hasn't translated into my playstyle. Like, there's another thing that's, like, tech in this game. You can essentially, like, turn 180 degrees immediately, like within a really short amount of time, by opening hitting the grenade button and then letting go of it such that the grenade does not actually leave your hand. And you can basically, it's like wave dash. It's not necessarily like wave dashing. It's like perfect pivots in Smash 4, if you know what that is. You can just you can turn without losing your momentum. I'll show you guys in the next match what I mean by momentum. But you can turn without moving your momentum. That's a big deal because your swim speed is often a big part of your mobility. Wow, there's a lot of people who dropped out of this room.